You sounded like a scam.
I've heard that for 8 years.
It sounded too good to be true.
Philadelphia freedom. Of course. Hello. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're hanging out with Duran Levy. I'm getting chauffeured around by one of my good friends. My friend who has a Michelin rating. Are you freaking kidding me? This guy has one of the most beautiful hotels I've ever stayed at. I've stayed at Four Seasons. I've stayed at Ritz. I've stayed at the Plaza in New York City and a whole bunch of other incredible hotels all over the world. This is one of my favorite hotels. The finishes, the way he built it, it's incredible. Duran, what's up with Fishtown? Why is Fishtown so cool? Like, what's up with it?
Yeah, so Fishtown is the culinary hotspot of Philadelphia, just kind of like the Soho is for New York. They have the best restaurants, they have the best nightlife, where all the young people just go out and hang out and party. So it's very rich culinary-wise. So
has it been like that for a long time, or is that a recent development?
So it started picking up about 8 years ago. We used to buy lots here for $5,000 15 years ago.
Wow.
So now you can't get a lot less than probably $400,000. The home's over $1 million.
That's incredible. So that's where we're staying tonight, but the meetup is in downtown Philadelphia. I heard we have 600 plus RSVPs.
Wow.
But it is the week of Christmas, so you never know. You could have 20 people show up, or you could have 2,000 people show up. You never know. So we're gonna have a fun time in Philadelphia, one of the most important cities in our entire country. Also, some of our most important leaders in our entire community are all here in Philadelphia. So let's go hang out with them. I just got broken into in Philadelphia. And here we are a couple of days before Christmas. By the time you're watching this, it will be after Christmas. We're going around the country trying to help people get their first deal. And I can tell you that no matter how good you do or how hard you try in your life, bad things will happen to you. Check this out. We've got broken into right here. They tried to hotwire the car. They broke through the gauge in multiple areas. They even stole a $4,000 camera, $2,000 drone, a handful of other expensive pieces of equipment. They didn't know what Starlink was, so I'm glad they didn't steal our Starlink. This is actually very important for us, so I'm grateful for that. I'm not filing a police report, and I'm not going to file an insurance claim. I get a lot of people that DM me, talk about how they're broke, they're barely making it, any advice, any of those types of things. And so because it's Christmas and because it's the end of the year, I want to do one last very, very strong training around how to get your hands on real estate without credit, without banks, without any money of your own. The training is going to happen on Monday night. And what I'm going to talk about is why I won't file an insurance claim and why I won't bother with the police is because my time is more valuable than that. Okay, well, why is my time more valuable? It's because I know if I spend, let's say, the next couple of months working with an insurance company, I pay a deductible, I'm going back and forth, paperwork, this, that, and the other. I know that the amount of time, energy, and effort of, even if it was somebody else on my team, it's not worth our time to try and go get $6,000, $7,000, or $8,000 worth of insurance that'll take us months to get. Insurance time, effort, it's not worth it because with that same 8 hours, I can go and buy a piece of real estate. I can wholesale it for 15 grand, 25 grand. Heck, I even have a student that just made $700,000 on wholesaling a 40-unit complex. And what are they doing with that? The buyer is turning it into Section 8. And so what I'm going to be talking about on this training on Monday night is how to find these pieces of real estate, how to make $15,000 within a week, Section 8, HUD, VASH, federal grants, local, state, municipality grants as well. So we're going to be talking about all of those things on Monday night's training. Click the link down in the description down below, and I'll see you guys on the 4-hour training. And hopefully you guys don't get broken into, but it's going to happen. Something's going to happen to you in your life, something bad, and you should have the ability to just shrug it off and go, that's just money. I can make more money. That's not a problem. At least my family's safe. At least I got a roof over my head, and at least I have the skills to pay the bills. Guys, thank you. Welcome to my hometown. I really appreciate you guys showing up. This is incredible.
into that, you have to call out Brady. Is Brady still in here?
Brady, where you at?
Brady, tell him about the bet with your dad.
Yeah.
I'm 17. I made a bet with my parents that I hate school. I really do. I hate school. Just probably well, a few other people, yeah. So they said I had to go to college unless I made $20,000 by the end of my senior year.
Wow. How much
Cash.
time do you have left?
5
5 months?
5,000. Oh,
No, how much days do you have left?
May. I have to make my May.
We should finish it tonight. Yeah.
Okay, so you only need to make $5,000 more?
No, I need to make 15.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah. Well, nothing to who?
I mean, what's interesting is like when you get into this game of like wholesale or fix and flip or buy and hold or whatever else, you start dividing your life into deal flow. And here's what I mean by that. Like, let's say I want to go do an addition on my house, and I go, man, I need $100,000 for this. In my mind, I calculate, oh, that's just 5 deals. I don't think about it as $100,000 anymore. I haven't thought about that in that way in a long time. I just need 5 deals that'll pay for the addition, right? I start calculating in deal flow. So you need $15,000. How'd you make the first 5? Was it a bird dog deal?
Nope, it was part-time jobs.
Oh, bro, are you kidding me?
I've never done a deal.
You've
What
never,
do you
okay.
think the pace?
I found out about you 3 weeks ago,
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
and you sounded like a scam. I'll be real.
I've heard that for 8 years.
It sounded too good to be true.
If I'm 17 years old and I need to make $15,000, there's about 30 things I could do. Okay, this is really, really simple. You ready for me to write some of these things down?
Please.
It's simple, but here's what you're gonna have to do. The first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get near somebody who's already doing these things. Okay? Which is this room. And how many people are in our private community? Gator, Sub 2, Top Tier TC, raise your hand. Look how many trained, amazing people we have here. Some of them are newer, so they're still being trained and just kind of recent to the community. But if I'm 17 years old, I wonder how many foreclosures you guys have here. Johnny, do you know Johnny?
Oh yeah, 80 per county. So in Philly, it's probably a couple hundred every month.
Every month.
And
Okay.
then every county that touches, it's about 80.
You know what I would do?
What?
Okay, so this guy is one of the best door knockers in the country. I would go and set appointments for him, and I'll show you what I mean by that, okay? Okay, what I want to show you, Brady, is I want to show you how many people are in every town. Do I look a little Mexican right now? Like, what's up? What I want to show you is how many people are in your town that are going to lose their house in the next 30 days
Okay.
that also have a vacant house, which means they've already gone like, screw my house, I don't want to pay the bills anymore, and they've left the house, okay?
This is all in Hilltop?
Hmm?
Okay.
You can find it in 20 seconds in every city. Okay, Fulton County, Georgia. Now watch what's going to happen. Brady, check this out. So this is going to be like a very kind of generic filter right here. It's just going to, we have AI software that basically looks at every house in the county and says, what houses have pain? Foreclosure, divorce, recent job loss. I feel bad for anybody that has cats, but there is a filter for cat people on this software. Like there's a number that shows if you have more than 5 cats, you're a problematic person. You are a typical hoarder type of person. So this software pulls all of the people you could even imagine that might have pain, that need to sell their house for a discount. Okay? Is that how many people we want to go after right now? Is 319,000 people?
Probably not.
Super overwhelming, right? So what we want to do is we want to dumb this down to like a really small filter. Okay, and this is what Johnny will do here locally. Are you knocking primarily Jersey, or where are you doing?
No, PA.
Okay, PA. All right, so we're going to go to, now this is what I want you to look at. Okay, you see these little filters right here?
Yeah.
The one that has the most pain is typically the one that is either upside down or vacant. Look how many vacant properties are just in this county right here. 5,700 vacant homes. Sounds like a scam. Why is there, and this is not absentee owner, there's a different filter for that. Absentee owner right here, 87,000. What does absentee owner mean? It means people own the house, but they don't live there. I am an absentee owner. I have a house in Montana that I don't live in 9 months out of the year. So the filter is going to pull up and show that I'm not there 9 months out of the year.
Yeah.
okay? That doesn't mean I have pain. Sometimes absentee owner actually means that you have the opposite of pain. You're rich and you have two houses, right?
Okay.
A vacant house means nobody lives there. They're not renting it. They don't live in it. They're not letting anybody in their church live there for free. It is literally a vacant house. How is it when people are like, you ever heard people say we have a housing shortage?
Yes.
How do we have a housing shortage when in one county in the United States we have 5,700 vacant houses?
People aren't looking.
People aren't looking because they're too busy saying that seems like a scam,
Exactly.
right? Cool. So I'm going to start with vacants. I could also go, look how many foreclosures there are. Let's go to foreclosures. What does foreclosures mean, Brady?
The bank's taking the house.
The bank potentially will take the house if they don't catch up the payments, right?
Yeah.
Do you want a foreclosure on anybody's credit that you know? Do you want people that go through a foreclosure?
Do I want them to?
Yeah.
Not particularly.
It's horrible, right?
Yeah.
We want to save them from it,
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool. So if I click on foreclosures, it's going to get rid of any of these filters that is not also a foreclosure. So this now, I have 2,915 foreclosures, which then I can go down to other filters and double stack. So let's imagine you have a friend that's going through a divorce and a job loss, and they are going through cancer. That's a lot of pain points that person, it screams that person needs a lot of help, correct?
Yes.
So the more filters we choose, the more pain these people are having, and those are the people we want to go help first, okay? So we're going to go foreclosures, which means they're behind on their job, or their mortgage, which means they might have lost their job, they might have lost somebody in their family that was another income to that household. A lot of pain is going on in 2,900 people's houses right now in Atlanta, Georgia. Got it? Cool. So we could also go to vacant. If they're in foreclosure and the house is vacant, high likelihood they're willing to sell the house at a discount, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we could just start there. Really, really simple. I can just go, all right, hey, Johnny, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know what objections to overcome. I don't know how to comp or value a property. Heck, even if a seller said yes to me, I wouldn't know what to do with that. That's why you need a Johnny. That's why you need somebody in the community. It's like, yo, I will walk you through it. Heck, I don't even want to walk you through it. Set an appointment for me. I will go to the appointment, and you can sit by my side as I talk to these people, and you can get paid. Is that what you guys did?
Yes, sir.
Did you just set the appointment for Big Man?
Yes, sir.
And you made 17 grand?
Yeah, 2 deals, yes.
Bro, go Eagles. You know what I'm saying? This is just proof to you right now. Did you help somebody out of a bad situation?
Yes.
Did they cry?
Yes.
Every single foreclosure seller that I help ends up crying, hugging me. I do YouTube videos about these people. They become my friends. One of them, her name is Carol Leach. I helped her out of foreclosure 5 years ago. She just joined Sub 2. Just joined the community. She was in the office a couple months ago. And she's like, I wanted to join the community so I could help other people do the same thing you did for me. And I literally, so what I said to her, Brady, as a joke, I said, this sounds like a scam. Because I'm telling you, when I was swinging a hammer as a contractor, I literally thought, there's no way I could ever do anything in real estate. It sounds way too good to be true. I thought you have to be swinging a hammer to make money. You could go to him and go, hey, you normally spend 20 grand on your hard money on your fix and flips. I got Pace's money for free. I will bring this to you for half the price of what you would normally pay. Pay me the other half. That's how you would make money on that situation. Make sense?
Yeah.
So instead of him paying 15 grand on hard money, he'd pay you 7,500. Would you do that? All day long. You might just make 7,500 bucks or 10 grand tonight just from that. You want to learn how to win?
Please.
Okay. Who wants to learn how to win?
Me.
All right. Here's how we're going to win. Okay, 4 things. First name, last name, phone number, strategy. Okay, first name, last name, phone number, strategy. And what they need with that strategy. Okay. Now we're going to do it for 45 minutes. But before we break, and don't start networking before we start. We want to take a photo. Okay. It's going to go on our Christmas card this year. Breakdown of a no equity deal and how I make $2,000 a month on it.
Hey, I did a bird dog for Jordan Reyes.
Amazing. Philadelphia, you were incredible. We're gonna go have some dinner at Duran's restaurant. Duran, what's the name of your restaurant?
Bastia.
And we are having 7 fish. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, it's a Italian holiday tradition to 7 fish.
Okay. Is it literally 7 fish?
Well, it's a lot of fish and seafood.
I'm in
We're
love. That kid, that 17-year-old kid, that was pretty cool, huh?
It's so cool.
He'll just go set appointments for Johnny and go make that money. It's pretty, it actually can be that simple, is you have so many givers, like a Duran, like a Johnny, there's other people out there just grinding and doing the thing, and it's always nice to have somebody that will back you up and help you out. Actually, what's funny is there's a lady in there, okay? I didn't want to call her out, but she was a guest on my podcast. She's a lady who's worth like $100 million in the second row there, okay? And she sent me a text like right when we were pulling up. She says, hey, I'm here, please don't like draw attention to me. She's a famous author. She's been in movies and other things. And she inherited a bunch of money. And she's like, I want to come to the meetup because I want to lend money to people in your community. And so she literally had her little notepad out and she was writing down everybody's names. I'm like, this lady has $100 million to deploy and she's sitting in here in a free meetup. How cool is that?
Amazing.
So cool. So, Philadelphia, we love you. Philadelphia freedom all day long. And we're going to go have some food. Have a good night.